Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon. So I'm going to explain this so the slow people can keep up, because I can tell by the comments there's a lot of people who lack the IQ to understand the point. According to hearsay, and the managers at Sioka, they sold the zr1 immediately after it was delivered the very next day. Okay, that was a week ago. We're in next week now. So if we're in next week now, and General Motors only just created the window sticker for the car, the PDF for the window sticker for the car yesterday, and we know the car was not delivered with the window sticker on the window sticker that was on the window was blank, then that means that Sioka sold the car before the window sticker was generated. Normally I wouldn't care what Sioka does. When people start coming at me and saying the car was sold a week ago, I have a hard time accepting that as absolute truth, because there's three options here on the table, guys. Since selling a car before the window sticker and invoice are generated by General Motors, a dealership selling the car, that's an illegal act. So there's only three options on the table, and two out of the three aren't very good. Option number one, time machine. Sioka has a time machine. They came to the future, grabbed the window sticker and invoice, and then they went back to last week and sold the car. Option number two, Sioka sold the car last week without the window sticker and invoice. They officially papered the deal, as we say, which is a quote-unquote against the law. There's federal laws that say they're not allowed to do that. Me, being a rational human being, knows that large dealerships who have a lot to lose, they don't play those kind of games. Especially when technically it's still General Motors' car. If there's no invoice and no window sticker, it's not the dealership's car, it's still General Motors' car. Option three, they didn't actually sell the customer the car. They might have signed some preliminary paperwork, and they said, we're going to need you to come back next week once we have the window sticker and invoice. I find this to be the most probable solution. That's cool, because I got to get the car clear wrapped anyway. That makes us at the dealership feel good. If your car's just going to go to the clear wrap shop, does the clear wrap shop have insurance on the car? Yeah. Will you, customer, put insurance on the car, even though it's still General Motors property? Will you go ahead and put insurance on the car? You're allowed to double insure a car, believe it or not. I can get insurance on any of your cars right now. If you put your car up for sale on Auto Trader, I can go get insurance on the car right now without even telling you, okay? So is there insurance on the car? Yeah, we got insurance on the car. Clear Wrap Place has insurance. Okay, you know what? We'll finish signing the paperwork so that you officially own the car next week when we get the window sticker. Now, any other circumstance, if somebody said, hey, Sioka sold the car to this guy, I wouldn't care. But since we have a bet on it, and since people want to be obnoxious little bitches in my face about 2 cars have been sold, there's no surprise, since the bet is that a potential surprise could happen, and we're in the 11th hour and 55th minute of the potential surprise occurring, pardon me, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let the little scumbag pieces of shit of the Corvette community who don't even know what a fucking window sticker is and how the laws work, then circle back and say, after Mark Roy says, we tricked the final guy who thought that there was a Grand Sport coming and that the car was going to change names. We tricked him with these PDF images. Ha 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 ha. Brandon, Mark Royce tricked you. Mark Royce tricked you. We're smarter than you. What's this we shit? You scumbag motherfucks. You don't even know what a fucking window sticker is, you mindless fucks, and the laws that surround it. What's this we shit? So guess what? I say to Andrew Zurich, I say, I'll pay you the money, but can we agree that if the car changes names, after I pay you, you're giving me the money back? Why is that even a possibility? Why would you even think that's possible? I don't know, because out of the three options of what just happened, You expect me to believe that Sioka either has a fucking time machine, broke the fucking law. The biggest Corvette store in the fucking country is just like, yeah, we'll break the law. By the way, Chevrolet stores can lose their fucking franchise if they're convicted of breaking laws, guys. Yeah, you know what? Let's just send the car out the window, out the door, and it doesn't matter if we're breaking fucking federal law. Yeah, just go for it. Those of you who think you're clever and you say maybe they put them on a test drive agreement. That might work if the dealership actually owned the fucking car. Until the vehicle's invoiced, it's still General Motors property. Test drive agreements don't work. That's why my very first video, I said they would have to call GM, or maybe GM called them and said, hey, does the guy want the car to get clear wrap? Go ahead and send it to the clear wrap place. As long as the guy has insurance on it, you're good to go. Sioka says, okay, can you put that in writing? Shoot me an email across. Now, Sioka doesn't lose their franchise for breaking federal laws. Isn't that neat? Don't my videos start to make sense when you have an IQ over 60? Oh man, to have an IQ over 60, what it must be like. Wow, you wouldn't have to have people explain the obvious to you for 10 fucking minutes because you're not a mindless piece of shit. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Why don't you believe they sold the car to him yet? Because it's illegal. So what? So what? So what if it's illegal? So what? Maybe they have time machine. Maybe they have time machine. Maybe, You guys are shit. See ya.